Back with our celebration of Women's Small Business Month. Well, we know the pandemic and economic uncertainty has put a strain on relationships. And our next guest says that she can help you stop the swirl of stress and create a better life for yourself. Joining me now is Lisa Nelson. She is a personal coach and a divorce doula and owner of Life Lift Coaching and Transition Services. Good morning to you, Lisa.
Hi, Tiffany. Thanks for having me today.
Thanks for joining me. Let's chat a little bit about this. Right before the break, I teased a divorce doula. It's like you're delivering us into a new life. And I think that's very much, it sounds a lot of what you do. So if you could explain in your own words, how do you explain Life Lift Coaching and Transition Services and what being a divorce doula is?
Okay. Well, I started Life Lift Coaching and Transition Services in 2018 after my experience in the career counseling world, and I help people with a lot of success planning. It was then I really saw a gap in the type of support that people had when they were struggling with stress and feeling stuck. So I was noticing the striking changes people could make in their clarity and confidence to get unstuck and move forward. So I decided to start my business in Life Lift. Now with a conflict management background, I have a professional coach certification, and I'm also only one of two certified divorce coaches in the state of Wisconsin. I practice as a personal coach and a divorce doula, helping people through those big transitions, whether it be divorce or a changing job or just really making a big or a small change in their lives.
Well, I love that you said that because it seems like there's a lot of things that you can cover, whether it's an unhappy marriage, an unhappy career, just feeling stuck in general, in life situations that you may have. So, does somebody have to be getting a divorce or do they have to be making a big life change to be able to use you as a coach?
Yeah, I'm glad you asked that. Actually, no. Most of the people who come see me, they just know they're feeling overwhelmed or feeling drained in a life situation, and they don't really know what they need to do about it. So, with coaching, I just help them kind of gain awareness about what's really important to them, what their strengths and values are, so they can just make those decisions and move forward. Now, the change might be something really small. It might be something as small as communicating differently with your boss or communicating differently with your spouse. But that awareness might also lead them to know they want to make a more major life change, like changing a career or possibly getting separated or divorced.
I love this. I totally resonate with everything you're saying. I have a psychology background and I do some coaching, and I
Yeah.
think what it does for people is it seems like it really steps you forward into positivity. And so I want you to say in your own words how you think this differs from using other professionals when you're in, a stressful life situation. Why a coach instead of other
Mhm.
professionals that are available?
Great. Well, some people see therapists, and therapists can be really helpful to explore trauma or talk about more anxiety or depression. But as a coach, I really help people be more forward focused and I help them be more goal oriented. So even though we do deal with some of the emotions of a situation, we're really focused on what's next. That might include things beyond emotional support. So it might be just getting organized and getting prepared. And then we can connect that with other professionals like attorneys or financial professionals. So when you come see a coach, it's super helpful because you can be more efficient and you can communicate in a more effective and efficient way and save money with those higher priced divorce attorneys or other financial professionals.
Love it. So outline how the process works because I like this analogy of focus.
Yeah. So we typically use a strategy in coaching called focus. This is a traditional certified divorce coach model. And we're really trying to help clients change perspective. And they do that by first imagining what's going to be ahead. And then they're looking at not just what their perspective might be, but what the other parties' perspectives might be. And then they can communicate more effectively with a little less emotion and a little more objectivity. And they can design and create their future and really make that change that helps them be their best selves.
I love that. I like the noticing what your hot buttons are, or maybe even the person that you're working with, and different ways there to truly, like you said, look forward. And I think that's a big part of what you do for people. What can clients expect to take away from coaching? Where does this leave them?
It really, the first thing it leaves them with is relief, just getting away from feeling that swirl of stress and that stuck situation. And it really helps them kind of center themselves and understand what their values are, what's really important to them. And then they leave feeling empowered, empowered to make that big change or maybe that small change so they can live their best lives and they can show up again as the person they want to be, whether it be at home or at work or with their family or friends.
We're running out of time, Lisa, but I want you to just touch on how much time it would take to work with a coach like yourself and how expensive it may or may not be.
Okay. Well, traditionally, the time it's spent is an average of 5 sessions. And most of my clients find so much value in coaching. The price of coaching is a fraction of the price of going to, let's say, an attorney. And most of my clients say they wish they would have come sooner so they weren't stuck in that swirl of stress for another month or another year.
I love it. Thanks so much for joining us, Lisa.
Thank you. It was so nice to see you. Appreciate you having me today.
Absolutely, you too. And Lisa Nelson, she's offering a free 45-minute consultation. That's where you can tell your story and find out if coaching can help give you relief and a fresh perspective on your situation. Also, if you mention the offer relief, you're going to get a free bonus session with your first 4 session packages. So that brings you to the 5 she said really helps. So take your first step to relief by exploring the ways a coach can give you the clarity and the confidence to improve your life. Schedule your complimentary consultation at the phone number on your screen. It's 414-482-LIFE, or visit the website lifeliftcoach.com.